The Audubon program has been very valuable to us here at Tampa Palms. My staff, a lot of the programs that we're involved with, such as water conservation, water enhancement with all the plantings that we've done. We've got a very strict integrated pest management program in place. They're all part of the Audubon program. And it's been very valuable as a teaching tool to my employees, but also it's been a great public relation tool for my members too. Some of the different cultural practices that we do are a part of the Audubon program, and that's what we try to let the members know. One of the programs that we got involved with earlier this year, my landscape technician David Coogan and I came up with an idea that we would establish an aquatic garden over near one of the greens. And what we did, we took 8 different species of plants that we use quite a bit in our aquascaping around the ponds, and we put them on display near the water's edge. And we gave them a numbering system, and we went in and we identified each plant with its name and also its Latin name, and then we wrote a brief description about the value of the plant. Made it into a little brochure, put it in the pro shop, and allowed our members and their guests to take it with them as they went around the course. And we got some very high marks back on it. They really enjoyed it. And now our next intent is to expand it even a little bit further and include native plants here in Florida and possibly even some of the wildlife that you see out here. We have a very extensive aquascaping program here at Tampa Palms. All the water bodies on the golf course are man-made impoundments, and the fill from these ponds were used to build the golf course. We are at an elevation of only about 28 feet above sea level here, and being a part of the Hillsborough River Basin, a lot of the golf course has a chance of going underwater during a peak flood. What we've done to beautify some of these ponds is use a wide variety of aquatic vegetation along the pond edges. And I have a landscape technician here who is very up to date with different techniques of planting these aquatic areas. Using such things as canna, blue flag iris, arrowhead, pickerelweed. Those are some of our favorites, and getting them is not only aesthetically pleasing, but it also adds a lot of good things to the golf course as far as nutrient absorption, helps control some of the erosion on soil banks and all, and it's worked very well for us. One good thing about Tampa Palms is that there's very few home sites established around the golf course itself. In a couple of instances, though, we've had some problems where there's been some overclearing of land adjacent to the golf course boundaries. And what we've done in these areas is we've gone back in and we have revegetated these areas with native plants. In one particular area, my landscape technician has established a butterfly garden with the use of some plants that are known to attract butterflies and some of the natural rock that occurs on the site. And it's not only pleasing for the homeowner to look at, but it's also very pleasing for the golfer to view as he drives by. Research committee is also important because I have a person that provides information on site-specific ideas that we have. She works for the Hillsborough County Extension Agency, and she has a vast amount of information in her library files. It's very valuable to us. We have a couple of members on the committee, and they are my eyes. They help me determine some projects we'd like to do, and we take the ideas to them to find out just exactly how they feel about it. And then I have a couple staff members that are on the committee also. And even though we don't really meet on a regular basis, there is some communication between all of us over the phone or through the mail, and it's a very good working system. I know where I can get information when I need it, and that's also important to a superintendent of today.